Alright, what's going on guys? Today I'm going to be doing a quick video on where to find all the skill fruit trees in Palworld. Go ahead and stick around to the end of the video to see the most efficient farm for all of these trees. So our first one is actually going to be here near the plateau beginning, so we're just going to go up here to this little spot over here. It's going to be on the edge of this cliff in between these two gaps. And then the coordinates for it is going to be 202, negative 452. This is probably the first one you're going to get off rip on a playthrough. And they don't really have that much rare skills. It's usually going to be commons here. Our next spot's actually going to be one of the prettiest spots in the game in my opinion. It's going to be right over here in this little underground cave slash alcove area. That's going to be coordinates 362, negative 31. Here we're not going to find, again, too many rare skills, mainly commons and the occasional rare that'll jump in here. 16. This next spot's going to be right over here near the boss fight of Valet. Gonna go up this little hill over here, and it's gonna be on this lake shore over here. It's actually right next to, if you look up there, that's where the optimal mining base is. It's just down the shore right here. Not very many rare skills, mainly commons and it's the occasional rare. Your next location is going to be right here next to the Verdash boss fight. It just comes off into like a mountain area. It's going to be right here on this little hillside. It's going to be at coordinates 332, negative 40. For this next spot, we're going to be heading into the desert. We're going to go to the very top of this mountain. It's going to be near this little forest range right here. It's actually going to be at the very edge of it. This skill fruit tree is going to be at 289, 255. And here, again, mainly commons and some rares. To go to our next spot, if we beeline across the desert in the direction of where the settlement is, and go up the next mountain in the desert biome as well, we're also going to find another skill tree right in the very center of it. And this one's going to be at 329, 486. Here we're mainly going to find some epics and rares. We're going to start getting into the better ones up here in this area. From the small settlement, if we beeline across to that little pillar over there and go ahead and make our way up this cliff side, it's going to be at the very tippy tip of it. It's going to be at these coordinates right here, 179, 434. And again, we're going to start finding more epic and rare skills. Our next location is going to be over here in this little alcove. She's going to be right under here at these coordinates, negative 456, negative 37. And for the majority, it's mainly just going to be uncommon skills. Our next location is going to be at the very tippy top of this hill at these coordinates right here, negative 243, negative 205. And for the majority, it's mainly just going to be uncommon skills again. Our next location is going to be at the very edge of this cliff right here at the coordinates negative 31, negative 156. And for the most part, it's mainly just going to be uncommon skill. Our next location is going to be right next to the small settlement at the very top of the mountain next to it. It's going to be at coordinates negative 11, negative 484. And here we're going to be getting some rare skills and uncommon skills. Our next location is going to be at the very edge of this cliff over here at the coordinates negative 183, negative 523. And for the majority, it's mainly just going to be uncommon skills. Our next skill fruit tree is going to be at the Anubis statue right here. It's going to be at coordinates negative 553, negative 627. And here we're going to be getting some rare skills and some uncommon skills. Near the ruined fortress at the top of the cliff, we're going to have our next skill fruit tree right here. Let me just get rid of these intruders. It's going to be at coordinates negative 624, negative 258. And here, for the most part, we're going to be getting epic, rare, and uncommon skills. Our next location is going to be right here in the center of all these pillars at coordinates negative 146, 585. And as far as the most efficient way to farm these actual skill fruit trees, I'd say completely avoid this area over here. There's absolutely nothing good in this area that I usually get. At most, it's a rare. I'd say, you want to stick to this one up here that's at the ruined fortress, or the one that's at the statue of Anubis. And if you're at the upper portion of the map, again, avoid these ones down here. I didn't go over it in the video, but this one usually gives an epic or legendary skill fruit. I'd also go for this one here, mainly rares and epics, and these two right here are pretty much my go-tos when I want epics or rare skill fruits. If anything, this video did help you, make sure to share it with a friend, leave a like, and I hope you guys have a good one, guys.